Hi everyone, I'm Ezekiel. Today, this video tutorial based on talk and drum relationship with bass guitar and kick. It's quite a lot of times we'll be having debates on how the talking drum should be mixed, how the talking drum should sound. Because most of the time live on stage, talking drummer really want the talking drum to sound heavy and overrides the bass guitar. To me, talking drum is the flesh which speaks and says proverb. I want my talking drum mix to sound natural the way it sounds. In the mix, the talking drum, bass guitar, and kick should have their ways in the mix. Now, before I go ahead and playing this music, this song was produced by my friend and sent it to me to be mixed.
Bí bàbá rẹ̀ ló ṣe àpòmọ̀, bí yèyé ló ṣe àpòmọ̀, àmọ́ lọ́jọ́ tó pàdé wọ́ndà, ọ̀rọ̀ rẹ̀ ó di sórí, ẹ̀gàn rẹ̀ ó di glory. Níṣòro bá dòun ìgbàgbé.
This is the music, how it was recorded and been sent to me. Now, I'll go ahead with showing what I've done on the channel strip here. I'm cutting away from the low frequency, almost 90 hertz, in which I'm cutting away because I want to start building the talking drum from scratch. I want to build my own mix. I want the talking drum to sound natural, the way I used to listen to the talking drum without being amplified. That is what I'm trying to do. And around the low mid, I'm cutting away 142 hertz at minus 6.5 dB. So let me play the music again and listen to it with the EQ, the high pass filter, and without the high pass filter. Let's listen to it.
Bí bàbá rẹ̀ ló ṣe àpòmọ̀, bí yèyé ló ṣe àpòmọ̀, àmọ́ lọ́jọ́ tó pàdé wọ́ndà, ọ̀rọ̀ rẹ̀ ó di sórí.
That is the talking drum with the high pass filter and without the high pass filter. With the EQ and the high pass filter. Without the high pass filter. Like I said earlier on, the way the talking drum was recorded, I can guarantee it's recorded with a dynamic mic. I personally don't like using dynamic mic to record talking drum in the studio, except live on stage. If I have my way, I will use condenser mic to record my talking drum because I want the details in the talking drum to come out. For now, this is what I do. I'll continue playing the music and show all the rest of the plugins that I'm using in the mix. This is Shapes 73 monotype, but before I go ahead, I'll need to flatten the EQ and I'll start the mix afresh. Let's listen to the way it sounds, what I do on it, what I'm cutting away, what I'm boosting, what I'm you could be wondering, at 35 hertz, I boosted more than 5 dB frequency at 35 hertz has more depth. But remember, this is a talking drum that is leading the instrument, leading the percussion. This talking drum is leading the rest of the percussion. I'm still having a background talking drum which is backing up the leading talking drum. That's another mixed approach to the background talking drum. But for this one, because it's one leading, so in which I want the details to come out, the details of the talking drum to come out. I want it to stand out from the rest of the music so it can have its own way among the rest of the instrument. That is what I'm trying to do there. And in the low mid, I'll try to cut different, like minus 5.1 dB that I'm taking away. By the time I apply the next two plugins, it will start gaining its strength and the depth in the mix. Along the line, I might still need to tweak anything or adjust anything in the controls, but this is too good with me for now. Now, the next plugin I'm going to put on is PX64 Percussion Strip by Cakewalk Sonar Platinum. I also love this plugin. I'll go straight into details, what I'm doing on the talking drum, on this plugin for this talking drum channel strip. Once again, let me please if you notice what I'm trying to do on the control of this shaper is I want to have a control over the talking drum playing because I found some details lost in the talking drum and I want to gain those things back. Like I said earlier on, I want the talking drum to sound more natural and sound fleshy the way it is. If you know, in Nigeria, the talking drum, it's made with animal skin. So that is why I call it flesh. So it speaks and it says a lot of proverb and it's some idioms. I want to have the control over the talking drum. Some details that is lost in the talking drum, I want to regain them back, and I want the talking drum to have energy. I want to have energy into the signal, which I want the talking drum to be so firm in the mix. By the time I'll be through with the talking drum mix, so it can sound more details and stand out among the rest of the instrument. That is what I'm trying to do. The next plugin is SSL EQ. I love these plugins. Mere using this plugin alone without tweaking anything, without adjusting any control, it's actually giving a nice effect on your audio signal. But before I go, also I'll need to put it to default setting so we can listen to the way it sounds in the mix. I love the way it sounds now. What I'm doing here, like you can see, around 800 is what I'm cutting away from this low frequency minus 2 dB, and the high frequency above 3 dB is what I'm boosting at 10.13k. Is what I'm boosting in the high frequency for the talking drum, which whenever the talking drum plays a high pitch, that you enjoy it, and at the same time if it's playing the low frequency, I want it to have a depth, I want it to have a bottom to sit among the rest of the mix, not just because it's speaking or saying something, and that's why I will take away all the low frequency. I'll see if I can have something to boost at the low frequency. Let me play the music again and let's see what I can boost if needed. This is still good to me, the way I'm listening to it, because I'm still setting into aux track, which I'm putting the compressor, because I created an aux track for the compressor, in which I'm using the compressor as a side chain, but not like an insert. If you can listen to the way everything sounds now, I'm not adding any compressor. Let me play the talking drum again, and probably I'll play with the rest of the music. Let's listen to it without the compressor.
Bí bàbá rẹ̀ ló ṣe àpòmọ̀, bí yèyé ló ṣe àpòmọ̀, àmọ́ lọ́jọ́ tó pàdé wọ́ndà, ọ̀rọ̀ rẹ̀ ó di story, ẹ̀gàn rẹ̀ ó di glory. Níṣòro bá dòun ìgbàgbé.
That is the music with talking drum without the compressor on. Now I want to go into the talking drum mix. This is the talking drum compressor, which I'm using the aux track. Then I create an aux track here, sending it to aux track, in which I'm inserting the compressor. Let me play the talking drum and I'll show you what I did on the parameter settings. Now I'll play the talking drum.
No wonder, mo ní Jesus na wonder, ọmọ mi rí na wonder, ṣòun ló ń fún wa lówó, ọmọ mi rí na wonder, ṣòun ló ń dá wa lọ́lá, ọmọ mi rí na wonder.
Fine. As you can listen to the talking drum, the way it sounds, blending together with the compressor, I'm not using it as an insert, I'm using it as a side chain. I want two of them to blend together, to submit together, go in parallel into the master output, to enrich and strengthen, to add weight in my talking drum mix in the rest of the music while it's playing. I want it to sound warm and with depth. This is what I'm trying to achieve. Now I push it to 24 dB from the input, 18 dB at the output, to 400 ms on the release. My attack is 1 ms, and I'm using all. On my ratio, I set it to all because I'm sending the signal into the compressor as an aux track. I'm not using the compressor as an insert. So don't have the absolute control over the talking drum because I want to have the feel of the compressor in my talking drum, and that's why I need a quick attack so that it can quickly respond to it and precise. I'm using the black type because vintage compressor is very, very good. It's compressed gently and smoothly. And one more thing I want to show you on this analog button section. Honestly, I don't even know which one to choose. Anyway, I'm joking. I love the way it sounds more in the low frequency while I'm trying to switch in between 50 Hz to 60 Hz. But I intentionally want to turn it off because it's already giving me a round and warm tone. So I don't want it to sound more robust. Like I said earlier on, in the final mix, I might later need to adjust anything to suit in with the rest of the mix, while I'm working on the bass guitar and the rest of the percussion. But now, this is my approach to talking drum relationship with bass guitar and kick. I have to stop now. Before I stop now, let me play the whole music together and listen to it again.
Bí bàbá rẹ̀ ló ṣe àpòmọ̀. Bí yèyé ló ṣe àpòmọ̀. Àmọ́ lọ́jọ́ tó pàdé wọ́ndà. Ọ̀rọ̀ rẹ̀ ó di story. Ẹ̀gàn rẹ̀ ó di glory. Níṣòro bá dòun ìgbàgbé. Jesus.
Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed or learned something on this video, please kindly like and subscribe and press the notification button for you to know when I release the next video, so you can have the notification. Thanks for watching this video. Please subscribe and like this video. Bye for now.